Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Synsei Inc. And today I am back with another video. This is like, been trying to do this for the last like 10 minutes, bro. Like trying to get it together. Had some technical difficulties, but we good. We back. I'm live on Twitch right now. As you can see on the screen. Well, you really won't be able to see on the screen, but I'm live on Twitch right now. Shout out to the Twitch. Check the description for the link. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. I'd appreciate it. We are reacting to the best One Piece theory you'll ever watch. I guess this is from Ohara. Shout out to the homie Ohara. Already liked it, as you see, because that's my guy. Got a banger, bro. It's been out for 3 days, almost at 1 million views. I don't want to waste too much of y'all time. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe, turn on those post notifications, also hit a like on the video. Go check out Ohara's video. Of course, I'm gonna have his link at the top with the link to the video, because you know what I mean, I'm getting free views off his video, you feel me? You know what I mean? He's giving everybody permission to react to it and stuff though, so it ain't I ain't leeching. This is my guy, you know what I mean? But go ahead and check him out. Without further ado, let's get into it, man.
Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. Have you ever realized that when you take the D initial and put it in front of the title of the story, suddenly it becomes a new word?
Okay,
coincidence,
facts.
You might say now. But when you take the
nigga
same
Ohara
D
looking
initial
good
and
right
put
now.
it in
Stop
front
playing.
of
Pause.
any lobby that otherwise makes no fucking sense, it suddenly becomes another English word. Denies. Yeah, I know. Blew my mind as well. So now that I know that you're gonna watch this video till the end,
okay.
let me tell you
I
the
like
crazy story of how the Japanese One Piece community convinced me that the ancient kingdom was part of Jaya, that it's now at the bottom of the sea under Enies Lobby, and that Skypiea and Dressrosa tell us what happened during the Void Century. At the end of all this, I promise you, you will laugh as maniacally as I did when I found out just how in your face this all might have been all along. Okay, here we go. I'm so excited to share
All right,
this.
hold on. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in. Give me a second, yo. We gotta pause this. I'm gonna edit this up when y'all watch it on YouTube. So, but we gotta, just for a second. He just gave us a lot. I mean, he said that it's at the bottom of Jaya. Like, okay, all right, okay. Let's just keep going.
One Piece.
That was a lot to take in. The editing is crazy on this. I think my man Jafar
In
did
chapter
this.
253,
Shout out my man.
we learned that Upper Yard in Skypiea actually used to be part of the island Jaya down on sea
Facts.
level.
That's a fact. Got the Skypiea map, okay.
When you put both maps together, they form one giant skull-shaped island, with modern Jaya being the teeth,
Facts.
and the legendary golden city of Shandora as the right eye. Oh, yeah, and there is a giant perfectly
That's a
round
fact.
gaping hole where the other eye should have been. Why is no one mentioning this? There is an ancient city in the one eye, and the second eye...
All right, I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I never thought for a second that part of the eye might have been another island or anything. I never in my life have thought to myself that eye, that hunk of eye, was anything. Like, dead ass. And never thought. That never crossed my mind.
Looks like someone ripped out the one piece of the island that made the second eye of the skull. Wait, one piece? Are you telling me? Yes, this video is also about the true nature of the One Piece and why Skypiea was actually not the least important, but the most important arc in the story. And we all didn't see it. I first stumbled across the centerpiece for this theory when doing research for my
this all about
video.
the One
I came
Piece.
across
Alright.
this new Japanese One Piece YouTuber called Uderon, who absolutely rocks the
shout out
Daft
to
Punk
Uderon,
mask,
bro.
and who has this
Shout out to
crazy
my guy.
video about the
I don't know
true
him
essence of
personally,
the One Piece.
but
Since
sometimes,
I luckily speak some
yo, I'm gonna
Japanese,
keep it
I
100.
watched.
I'm sorry, I keep pausing. I'm so sorry, but I had to say this real quick. I have to come clean. Sometimes I go watch his videos and I don't know what he's saying because he's so animated. But I've dead ass watched some of this guy's videos before.
It all, and it blew my mind so damn hard that I think I just sat there for like 5 minutes straight staring at my PC. Now, for whatever reason, this theory does just not exist in the English-speaking community. So I asked him on Twitter if he would be willing to let me share his thoughts, and got completely ghosted. At least he followed me back though. Thanks. So in good old pirate spirit, I decided to share with the people what belongs with the people. Okay, so the first thing that absolutely caught me by surprise is how much
My man
more
Ohara
Oda
said,
seems
"Let
to
me
play
get to the
with
bag with
words,
your
numbers,
theory."
and letters than we English-speaking fans seem to realize. Best example that is actually also relevant for this video is One Piece itself. In Japanese, One Piece is written in the katakana alphabet as One Piece, but this is only on top of an actual Japanese phrase. 一 Hitotsunagi Daihyo. This is usually read as
y'all get it, One Piece, or like if you got to use the bathroom, they're like, yo, how many times did you use the bathroom? I took One Piece, or feel me?
Hitotsunagi, the great treasure of the One Piece, as in the one piece of a whole, hito as in one. However, this could also be read as Hitotsunagi, hito as in humans, making it the treasure that connects all people, which of course One Piece is all about. So as I was saying, the core idea of this theory is that Jaya did not only lose a chunk of its land once when Upper Yard was catapulted into the sky by the knock-up stream 400 years ago, but also 800 years ago, when the city located in the left eye was ripped out in the war with the world government. Which, when we look at the map, would theoretically work, right? One city as the right eye and one city as the left eye, making the island one ancient kingdom. So what's my proof for all this, you ask? Oh, there is a lot. First of all, the name of the series, One Piece, and there is exactly one piece missing in this map.
Facts.
If Laugh Tale itself was the one piece missing from the former ancient kingdom, that would fit, right? No pun intended. Then there is also a ton of small hints regarding the island's left eye being hidden or destroyed throughout Skypiea. For instance, in the cover of volume 27, Luffy has his left eye closed. And I noticed that the same is sort of true for Robin in volume 24 as well. We also have Pedro's missing left eye, Shank's scar, Luffy's scar, Zoro's scar, and the Jolly Roger of Doflamingo, a former celestial dragon, where the skull's left eye is just literally stroked out. Now, the volumes surrounding the Skypiea arc are actually some of the most critical in the entire story. Tons of important characters get introduced here. We meet Blackbeard and learn about the importance of dreams. We meet Bellamy and Doflamingo, who are also extremely relevant.
Well, Bellamy not that important,
and we see the
but
meetings
okay.
of Shanks and Whitebeard, as well as Ace and Buggy, all of which are super closely related to Roger, who, by the way, decided to leave a little message on the poneglyph in Shandora out of all places he could have done so. But the person most connected to Roger in a way that we meet in this arc is none other than Mont Blanc Nolan.
Yes, sir.
He's a direct parallel to Roger, and that connection is one big hint that Jaya was the ancient kingdom and that Laugh Tale is its missing part. Nolan is basically Roger, but in many ways inverted. Both of them were very powerful, free-spirited adventurers. This panel here, where only Nolan can hear the sound of the bell, strongly suggests that just like Luffy and Roger, he had the voice of all things. Both of them found legendary places.
How powerful y'all think Nolan is, yo?
Both y'all think he really nice with evidence, and both were sentenced to death.
He was kind of putting a little work in, like in Skypiea, bro.
However, here the stories start to invert
in the flashback. I'm just saying,
Nolan was deemed a liar for his speech. Roger sparked a new era of piracy. Nolan didn't know the way back to Shandora, but Roger did know the way to Laugh Tale. Nolan cried while Roger laughed. And Nolan actually told the truth in the end, as the City of Gold was real, while Roger sort of lied, as the core of the One Piece is not gold and silver. And so, given all these parallels, wouldn't it make a ton of sense that Nolan found the City of the Right Eye, while Roger found the one on the left? In Mocktown, at the beginning of the arc, Bellamy makes fun of dreamers and says that the era of dreams is over. He explicitly names the Golden City and the One Piece as two such delusions. And yet, as you very well know, the arc ends by Luffy ringing the golden bell, proving that the Golden City was there all along.
Look at this dude. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Ohara kinda blowing my mind right now a little bit. How long we we're only 6 minutes in. And this man has hit me with so much information.
Well, wouldn't it be extremely fitting, even ironic, if the One Piece, the second location of dreams, used to be in the very same spot that Bellamy used to make fun of both of them? Further, when we reach the ruins of Shandora, Robin explicitly states that there is no doubt that this city fought against the enemy in the war. Well, if Shandora was part of the Ancient Kingdom, that would only be logical then, wouldn't it? Not only as an ally, but as a part of the whole. Also, we can't ignore the fact that Shandora is the only place we know of where the ancient script found on the poneglyphs is actually used as the regular writing system found on the buildings and walls there. And so since we know that the Kozuki clan were the ones who actually created the poneglyphs for the Ancient Kingdom, and that this script is used very casually here, wouldn't the easiest explanation be that Shandora was part of the Ancient Kingdom? And given recent events, wouldn't that also explain why the sun god, who we now know as Nika, is heavily referenced here by the people as well? We even see Luffy in the exact same pose as him. And when I saw that panel of Nika, I immediately thought of the Shandian soldiers. And since Nika and Joy Boy, both names associated with laughter, quite possibly describe the very same person from 800 years ago, wouldn't it make sense that these traditions live on in Jaya because it was once part of this one ancient kingdom? And then I thought to myself, oh, but the sun isn't the only majorly important symbol in the story, is it? One of the most consistently returning themes in One Piece
Talk to him, Ohara. Talk to him.
Everywhere, and I can't begin to count all the significant things that happened under a full moon in the story. The sun and the moon obviously go hand in hand in pretty much any mythology. On Zou, another ally of the Ancient Kingdom, we even get guardians of the night and the day with Nekuma Mushi and Inuarashi. So, wouldn't it make sense for the right city to be the city of the sun and the left city to be the city of the moon? By the way, I just looked it up. In Teotihuacan, one of the ancient cities of Mexico that Shandora is based on, there actually is a pyramid of the sun and a pyramid of the moon. The very same moon, by the way, which is part of the Kozuki heritage.
Bro, we gotta pause it for a second, bro. Okay. Bro is going really crazy right now, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. He had me with the sun, bro. The symbols. He's used these symbols, you know, to show the sun before in other videos. But when he correlated it to the moon as well, and said it was one on each side, the sun and the moon, that was gas, bro. And then he came in with the tidbit and said that there is a moon temple and a sun temple. Come on, bro. Ohara really spazzing right now.
And whose crest is pretty much the same as the Shandians. And while I was thinking this, I found this crazy color spread of chapter 269, where we see the Straw Hats in a place looking suspiciously like Wano, surrounded by the birds from the Kozuki crest. A crest that, by the way, has also crossbones, but no skull. Okay, this is chapter 269.
Yo, he's
the
really
last panel of chapter 268 is this. Yeah, coincidence?
I think not.
The inscription on the pillar that Robin reads in the ruins says, "We are the ones who weave history with the sound of the great bell." Come on, we are the ones who weave history? Clearly the Kozuki. And it also reminds me of this verse from Bing Sake that says, "Goodbye harbor of the spinning village." On top of that, I then remembered that the Shandians came down from the moon to Jaya with very advanced technology, making them the perfect candidates to be a part of an ancient, powerful kingdom. Okay, I'm gonna let you breathe here for a second. So, real quick, I want to say thank you to Squarespace, who's the sponsor of this video. Thank you, Squarespace. A really professional website is something that really makes you stand out. However, web design and coding can be really damn hard, especially when you have other things to do as well, like cracking the true identity of the One Piece. So if you always wanted to make your very own website,
this theory is halfway through. This is some gas, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is so. I've watched so many theories being someone that makes theory content.
To create
this is like
own professional looking website with
easily
no
top
prior
3,
knowledge
bro.
at all. Head over to squarespace.com to try it out. I gotta see how he brings it home. Launch, use my link in the description below to get 10% off.
But this is probably about to really be top 1, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, this I'm not even gassing
Next
either.
up
Y'all
is
know
a
I keep it
concept
real.
that I learned from Yuderon that changed my perspective on Oda's writing completely. According to him, Oda absolutely loves playing with the numbers of the chapters to either describe what is gonna happen in this chapter or even hide a deeper message. One really interesting and way too specific date that Oda gives us in the story is the 12th of May, 1122, the day that Noland discovers Jaya. Oda usually never gives us specific dates for anything, so why now? Generally, dates in Japanese are written as year, month, day. So 1122 512. Now, if you take the individual numbers and the pronunciation from both Japanese and English, you get this. Hitotsu ni koko ni iru. Hitotsu ni koko ni iru. The one is here. Interestingly enough, the volume title of 31 is also Koko ni iru.
Nah. Okay, he's bugging, bro. He's bugging. Bro took the date, correlated it to Japanese language, broke it down to the translation, the one is here, and then boom, Koko Niru is on the volume. Bro, he's going crazy right now, bro. What?
M right here. So
what?
Is this the One Piece literally telling us that it's right here? The next date we get is the 16th of November, 1127, 5 years later, when Shandora gets knocked into the sky. Same game. This time we get Hitotsunagi in Torodoroku. Do you remember? Hitotsunagi is the One Piece, and in is the sound of a bell. Thus, this stage reads, the One Piece roars with the sound of a bell. The bell coincidentally being part of the
No, bro. He's making it up. He's gotta be making it up. There's no way, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Fulfilled promise to Noland to ring the bell that was then inherited over generations until Luffy was finally the one to fulfill it. Another promise that was unfulfilled and inherited to future generations was that of Joy Boy, not 400 but 800 years ago.
Damn, Robin, big forehead ass.
So, when you subtract another 400 years back to the Void Century from Noland's two dates 400 years ago, 1122 and 1127 minus 400, you get the years 722 and 727. The first possibly marking the promise by Joy Boy to the Mermaid Princess, and the second might be the year of destruction of the Ancient Kingdom. I know we're really deep into this right now, but stay with me because what comes next absolutely blew my mind. When you take these two numbers, 722 and 727, and look at the corresponding chapters, you don't get some random stuff happening. No, 722 is the reveal that Doflamingo is a celestial dragon. In this chapter, he tells Law about how the 20 kings created the world government. 19 of the 20 families deciding to move to Merijoa, while the Nefertari family was the only one who did not go. The descendants of these kings, the world nobles, still live there today. And so this meant that 19 of these countries had to elect new royalties and new kings, and so new royal families were established. As a result, the new ruling family in Dressrosa were the Riku family, while the family that left for Merijoa were the Don Quixote family. Ancient history. Okay, so anything else that might be interesting happening in this chapter? Oh, yeah, we have a literal golden bell ringing in close-up. And then there is Jolla. Do you remember Jolla and her great artwork? Yeah, me neither. But look at this abstract masterpiece of hers here.
Look at this
giant gate with two eyes. The right one, bright like the sun, is open. The left one, dark like the night, is crying. I think I don't have to spell this one out for you, right? This might well represent the Ancient Kingdom being destroyed and ripped out of Jaya. All while Brook is playing music on top of it, and we all know how important music is in the One Piece endgame as well. And after defeating Jolla, he even says this.
すみません。私やっぱり芸術わかりません。目が節穴ですから。
At the same time, the Straw Hats and Tontada start the battle to restore the honor of the fallen king and regain their freedom. Chapter 727, meanwhile, where the fight in Block D continues. Okay, this might actually just be coincidence. We hear the story of Doflamingo taking over the country by staging King Riku and his men going against their own people.
もっと国中が恐怖に震え上がり
The wordplay we get for this chapter number is chi ni ochiru, falling to the ground. Not only how Dressrosa fell, but also how the Ancient Kingdom fell. Jolla even says that her cryptic art is meant to represent the tragedy of Dressrosa. So also the tragedy of the Ancient Kingdom? Now, you might rightly say, Ohara, if Dressrosa is the representation of the fall of the Ancient Kingdom, what connection is there between Shandora and Dressrosa?
Yeah, I need to know that.
Oh, right, this is a rhetorical question, right? The connection is this.
コンタット王国の伝説のヒーロー
The chapter where Nolan finds out that Shandora has vanished while Kalgara waits for Nolan's promised return is chapter 292, titled Like the Half Moon Hidden by the Clouds. Again, the symbol of the moon that we can also find on Nolan's ship in this chapter. And the wordplay for this chapter is tsukini, 2 moons. In other words, 2 half moons making a whole, making the sun. Wouldn't it also make a lot of sense that the D is actually a half moon? 800 years ago, the people of the sun were overthrown and the done piece became the one piece.
All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta stop for a second again. We gotta stop again, yo. Yo, this man has connected Shandia, Skypea, Jaya to Dressrosa, connected it all to moons and suns. Okay.
God damn, y'all.
Yo, this man Ohara is like, yo, like, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, I did think that he, like, yo, like somebody said earlier, he got Oda in his basement. Like, he really might have him, like, in his basement. Like, bro, he's on one right now, bro. Like, he's wilding. Like, hold on, we gotta finish it up, bro.
A circle became half a circle and became eventually a letter. The will of D then being to
He said a half D. He said the D is a half moon. Come on, bro. That sounds like a battle rap bar. Like
One Piece. Okay, I thought to myself at this point, this already makes way too much sense. But now on to the biggest mystery of it all. Why do I think that the One Piece and or Laugh Tale is at Enies Lobby?
正義の門ってのは島の裏手にあって四方の塔からのみ行けるようだ。
なんだこりゃ黒いのなんだ
黒いのは滝だ。
The same Enies Lobby, by the way, whose main villain is called Rob Lucci, the one who robs the light, just saying. Okay, so we have One Piece that when adding the D2, it gives us Done Piece. A done piece. The first thing that connects Enies Lobby to this is that it also takes a D. Suddenly, Enies Lobby that makes no sense as a word becomes denies. Denies what? I thought, but it's probably more of denies who. When you really think about it, Enies Lobby is one of the most freakish places we've ever visited in the story, and I know that says something. It never gets dark there. We have the enormous gates of justice that no one ever seems to bother to explain really. It is one of the central government facilities, but it makes no sense that they would hold their mock trials on an extra island instead of Impel Down, for instance. Oh, and what the is the deal with this giant hole gaping in the middle of the ocean? The moment I looked at Enies Lobby's map, it just made a lot of sense that this might have been the missing piece in the Jaya map that we're looking for. Shape-wise, it absolutely fits. I also wondered if these weird ancient structures on top of the island had any purpose for the Marines.
Bro is saying that Enies Lobby is the missing piece. Yeah, all right, hold on. Let me let him cook. Let me let him cook.
So could it be that these are the remnants of an actual ancient kingdom? The missing link that we were looking for? And then the government just decides to build its own stuff on the island. Is that why they parade the pirates they capture over this island? As a forgotten tradition to remember their glorious victory of the pirate kingdom they fought against? I mean, it is called the Island of Justice after all. Shiho no Shima in Japanese. And here I'm a little bit proud of myself because I wondered that if there were multiple readings to the word for One Piece, there might be more to this as well, right? So here's what the dictionary told me. Shiho, obviously with different kanji combinations, next to justice, can also mean 1, 4 directions, 2, secret information, and 3, greatest treasure. Ugh, okay. So we have the island of 4 directions, just like the—
Yo, 4 directions, 4 poneglyphs. Yo, he's really going crazy right now, yo.
For road poneglyphs, you need to find Laugh Tale. The island of secret information, just as the forgotten history located on Laugh Tale. And finally, the island of the greatest treasure, the One Piece itself. So as a result, the government has made this one of the most guarded places in the world, where no one can sneak in during darkness, no one can escape from without opening the gates of justice, and that is directly connected to Impel Down and Marija itself. For Luffy, entering this island means declaring war on the entire world government itself. It's an island that
Yo, Ohara might be the closest person to figuring out what the One Piece is. Like, period, ever. I don't know if anyone ever, yo. Shout out to the bro, I think his name was Yeetus, the Japanese dude that created the original theory, bro. I don't know what Japanese people is on, but they leaving Earth when it comes to theories.
denies entrance to the D, the
What?
sworn enemy of the gods. And since Enies Lobby is the arc directly after Skypiea, wouldn't it be a classic Oda move for the missing piece to be right there? I mean, the Straw Hats literally come to save the one person in the world that can figure out the true nature of this place. This arc is all about Robin and her unique ability to read the ancient script and her search for the truth, and how the world government is covering it all up. Hell, don't forget that this is the arc where we first learned about the ancient kingdom in the first place. Okay, but clearly the One Piece can't be in a town full of Marines, right? So where is it? Only one way to go. Remember the inverted stories of Roger and Noland? Well, Noland's City of Dreams was pushed into the sky. But what if Roger's island got dropped to the bottom of the sea? So,
Fishman
let me think.
Island?
Is there anything that might suggest that there's something at the bottom of Enies Lobby? What?
Oh, something at
so
the bottom.
wordplay
Okay,
from
okay.
chapter
Thought he was
727,
Fishman Island for a minute.
the
That's a
fall of
hold on.
Dressrosa was falling to the ground. Did Laugh Tale literally fall to the ground? I believe it did. I believe that Enies Lobby
underwater?
itself is the missing city from Jaya, and that under the floating island is the island of Laugh Tale and the One Piece. Just like the hidden world under Dressrosa. No wonder then that Roger laughed when he reached Laugh Tale. He had literally been to the ancient kingdom before and passed by Laugh Tale many times, right in front of everyone's noses. And the ultimate proof I have for this are Roger's very last words at his execution, the very words that start One Piece.
探せこの世のすべてをそこに置いてきた
Again here, the secret lies in the Japanese version, a true wordplay in true Oda fashion. Roger says, この世のすべてをそこに置いてきた. I left everything in this world, soko. Soko in Japanese meaning there. However, it also has a second meaning. Soko also means bottom. In other words, the second meaning of Roger's last words is, I left everything in this world at the bottom.
Oh my God, son. Okay. It's a lot to unpack, bro. We got to talk about it really quick, bro. Real quick. I don't want this video to be too long.
Go to.
Yo, if Oda went crazy with the double entendres, with the words, the double meanings, come on, yo. Listen, my only question is if it's underneath Enies Lobby, it would have to be. Actually, it doesn't. I was about to say it has to be in some sort of maybe cavern or something like that. It can't be really underwater. But in the scene we see, the Roger laugh moment, we don't, unless I'm tripping, remind me in the chat if I'm wrong, we didn't really get to see anything of the island. Wasn't it like kind of a dramatization? Wasn't it kind of like, it felt like a dream, right? It was more like, it was like real colorful and shit like that. We couldn't really see anything as far as geographical location or anything like that when they were on Laugh Tale. Unless I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it right, but let me know. I'm pretty sure we didn't really get any details, any background imagery or nothing like that, right? So it really could be underneath. Like, we don't know. Like, dang, son. Yo, that's so crazy. Like, I think my favorite thing in this theory, though, is the double meaning to the words, y'all. So, like, Oda taking Japanese and then them translating it to English, but it also having double meanings to things. Like the sokoini that he said also meaning bottom, like stuff like that. I think is fire because it's cryptic, and I think for me, I love anything cryptic. Like when there's something that you can take that maybe most of the puzzle's there, but there's a small piece that can be flipped to mean something else or to change the whole meaning of the statement. That's fire. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This theory's top one. I have not seen a theory that's as good as this.
Yo, they need Oda in the CIA for real.
Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I make theories, and this theory is by far better than anything I've ever put out or anything I've watched, bro. This is crazy. Shout out to Ohara. Shout out to I believe his name is Yidis. I'm sorry if I'm killing his name. The Japanese YouTuber. That guy, crazy. Matter of fact, let me go back to the beginning really quickly, just because I don't want to mess this guy's name up, because I don't want to disrespect him. Let me find the part. Here it is.
Absolutely rocks the Daft Punk mask, and who has this crazy video about the
Hold on.
was actually not the least important, but the most important arc in the story. And we all didn't see it. I first stumbled across the centerpiece for this theory when doing research for my Enel video. I came across this new Japanese One Piece YouTuber called Uteron, who absolutely rocks
I keep
the
calling
Daft
this
Punk
man
mask.
Yidis. Where did I get Yidis from? Shout out to Uteron. I have seen his videos before. I don't understand Japanese, but I have watched Uteron's videos just to see him. He's so animated, bro. I think it was Ohara that told me about this guy initially, months and months ago, but I didn't go initially because I don't understand Japanese, so there was no point. But I went to this guy's channel and just watched like 2 of his videos, and he's super lively, super animated. He has, like Ohara said, the whole mask thing is fire. Shout out to Uteron, bro. Having the centerpiece of this theory, like Ohara said, that's super gas. Shout out to Ohara, man. This theory is super crazy. Honestly, I'm tipping my hat to you, bro. I really enjoyed it. Make sure that you guys check the description. In the description, Ohara's channel and the original link to this video will be in the description. Got to show him love. Please, if you haven't seen this already from my channel, I'm sure by now all of you have, but go watch that video. That video is crazy. Ohara, thank you again. And as always, I hope you all are staying safe and healthy during these trying times. This has been Synsei Inc., and I will see you all in the next video.